It may sound like a gimmick or an infomercial, but one simple trick is guaranteed to earn you more trophies. What's going on, fellow fans of Clash of Clans? It's your host, Galadon, and I'm gonna get right to it. It's all about the angles, you guys. Check out the slice of pie right here on the base. As you can see, the angle of approach from this ground attack is so that the units are going to avoid the crushers. Now, yes, there are bases where you cannot do this, but if you have the opportunity, it's always a good idea to take advantage of something like this. You can see both crushers are off to the right, so the ground attack coming in from the left, barbarians, bombers, and archers, the familiar bomb barch strategy. And once the inner wall is open, the barbarians are able to flood in, helping to clear out those structures between the archers and the builder hall. The battle machine just about to go down gets one shot off on the builder hall himself, and that's going to help clear the way. As you can see, the bomber's still doing work at the bottom of your screen, but now it is up to this one camp of archers. Just one camp of archers. Things don't look great right here at 36% damage, but as you can see, the bomber's going to help out a little bit at the bottom. We're going to clear out this archer tower, and now with the archer tower gone, because of that angle of attack, we have that clear path to the builder hall, and already about 1/3 of the health is off of it, so we don't need as many archers as normal. Dropping just a couple right here is going to grind that builder hall down. I always suggest being conservative, might as well wait, make sure. That way you saved an archer right there. Normally you might send in 3, I just sent in 2. That leaves me with 4 more archers around the exterior, and they're going to be clutch. Because of the push trap right there, that archer is going to be wasted trying to get to that second star. And like I keep on saying, even at about 5,000 trophies, getting a 2-star, even if it's a very low percentage 2-star, is almost always enough for the victory. So we've got one last archer left. We know the path right here is clear because the previous archers triggered everything in the area. She is going to take down that elixir collector, and that's going to be a 53% 2-star, just barely enough to pick up the victory in that one. All right, let's move on and take a look at another base and another angle, another slice of the pie. So as we pause this very familiar base, there is the slice. There's the pie right there. You can see coming from the bottom left, we can avoid both of the crushers because of where they're set, especially that left one. You know you can come from this angle. Of course, the walls are kind of in the way, but that's what the bombers are for. Barbarians to distract, to keep those bombers alive a little bit longer. This, a very familiar meta base we were talking about the other day in an episode. And again, it comes down to keeping the bombers alive, getting those barbarians in there, and sure enough, here it goes. Inner wall down, time for the barbarians to rush on in and just take down everything in the area without having to worry about getting all of your barbs pulverized by a crusher. Down go the air bombs. They're going to split up, take down the double cannon, take down the archer tower as well, and this time, check it out, barbarians doing work on the builder hall along with the bombers. We just about got that builder hall down. It is about maybe 30% left of its health, so we send in 2 archers. Was that too many or was it just right? We'll never know, but it leaves us with 5 archers and we need another 11%. Luckily, this base is going to provide it. Around the edges, we got the hero's altar. We're going to get this elixir collector eventually. On the left hand side, you can see us trying to get into this gem mine. On the far left, 42%, so we just need 3 more structures. The archer went after the crusher instead of the gem mine on the left. 45%. We need 2 more structures, and we have 3 archers with which to do it. On the left-hand side, archer going after the gem mine. That is going to be another building down. So we've got 2 archers to take down 1 structure to grab the 2-star. And we know that there's a lot of structures that a pair of archers can take down, the clock tower being one of them. So we drop them back in the back, and they are going to have plenty of time to take the clock tower down, even though it does have a lot of hit points. 2 archers doing the trick, and again, a 2-star attack, enough to grab the victory. As this attack ends, we check it out. There it is, the opponent not quite grabbing a single star. So let's move on and take another look at another slice of pie. This base a little different, but you can see right there, the left crusher is one space back from the builder hall. Well, both crushers are, but more critically the left, because we're going to kind of come in from that left-hand side, starting out with the battle machine, the barbarians. Here come the bombers to take out that wall. Again, need to get to that inner layer of walls, using the barbarians for damage and, of course, just to keep those bombers alive. We need to have that multi-mortar and hopefully any other defenses focusing on the barbarians and the battle machine. Here we did lose all the bombers, but we got through the exterior wall just in time. Again, the direct path leads to the builder hall before the crushers, and that works out great because the battle machine is going to get there. And this time we get the builder hall down without needing any archers. So we drop the archers on the exterior, concerned only with percentage, easily a second star for 50%, and a few more structures just for insurance. 53 archer on the right hand side, going to take out that elixir collector. Always remember your low hit point structures, the gold mines, elixir collector, gem mine, hero altar, camps. Those are structures that can be taken out with just one archer. We've got 2 archers left. We send them on the 2 exposed low hit point structures, and that is going to send us to a 65% 2-star. Once again, good enough to pick up the victory. So we'll take a quick look at that one. There you can see the opponent. Again, no stars. What base are you using, Galadon? Well, watch my other episodes. I've shown it. All right, one more slice of the pie right here. There you can see we're going at the angle of the base where we're going to avoid both of the crushers, just following that slice of pie. It looks so attractive as you head your way in, and the bombers, again, getting that outer wall down. I've saved 1 or 2 bombers just to make sure that once that arc widens from where the bombers have cleared out, we've got a couple on the left-hand side that are going to get to the inner wall. There it is. Path is open, and again, Builder Hall is exposed to all these barbarians and the battle machine helping out, although he does go down. There go the barbs working on the double cannon. That's important. The bombers not going to do a great deal right here, but again, the path wide open, 42% damage this time. And we're already working on the builder hall with our archers. We sent in 3 because we knew that that builder hall was not really damaged. So 3 archers were going to be required. They get the builder hall out of the way, and we're at 48% damage. One more time, taking a look around the perimeter, dropping those archers one by one. Gold mine, elixir collector, camps, gem mine, plenty of time. And very carefully here, making sure that we don't lose too many archers. As you can see, push traps, spring traps, and the mines, with their purposeful placement precisely peppered around the perimeter of this base. You can see we needed to take our time and make sure that we got every structure. You never know when your opponent is going to get a 56% 2-star. I grabbed the 59% 2-star, and as you can see, one more time, the victory. All right, time for one more slice of pie. Check out the crusher on the right, set back so we know that the slice that we're going to take of this base is right here, and that is going to be the angle where we come in, starting out with the battle machine, then the bombers and the barbarians, of course. They're going to work their way in after that builder hall and never have to deal with the crusher if we get this angle right. You've got to select the correct slice of the pie right here. Too far to the left and your units are all going to end up getting smashed by the crusher. So the bombers doing a good job right here. We've saved 1 just in case. You can see the barbarians helping to tank. There we have that wall opened up, not wide enough. We want it a little bit wider. Last bomber goes down, and there we go. Another perfect path. All of the barbarians released, rushing in right after the builder hall. A few drop too far to the left, unfortunately, so we lose a bunch to the crusher, but we've still taken down the builder hall, and that was the key. Now only 36% damage, but watch it slowly rack up. 39 with the bombers, and then exposed structures all over the place. This is beautiful. Dropping archers all day long, easily grabbing the 2nd star. As you can see, 1 structure apiece, and we are already to 53%. 3 remaining archers Going to kind of take a look around and see if there's anything easy to pick off. No more single archer structures left, but we did remember seeing a lot of damage done to this crusher, so we send in one archer just to see if maybe she could finish it off. It's got too many hit points. It was not damaged enough, so we've gotten it down to about 15%, so just one more archer should do the trick. And although there were no more single archer structures left, as we pan out, you will see on the far left side of this village, the laboratory was out of range of that short-range archer tower, so we've got plenty of time. Our very last archer takes out one more structure for a 59% 2-star win. So there it is, you guys. Choose those correct angles of attack, get that right slice of the pie, and you will be eating your opponent's bases for dinner. Thank you guys, as always, for watching all the way to the end of the episode. Please make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, get ready for exciting update and sneak peek information, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon, I'm so hungry.